At 66, Marie Osmond is no longer chasing applause, she's honoring memories. Born Olive Marie Osmond on October 13, 1959, in Ogden, Utah, she grew up as the eighth of 9 children in the world-famous The Osmonds. While her brothers dominated the pop charts, Marie carved out something entirely her own. At just 13, she stunned the industry with Paper Roses, a country hit that shot to #1 and made her one of the youngest female artists to top the charts. With her crystalline voice and natural warmth, she wasn't just a star, she was relatable, a teenage girl balancing innocence and fierce professionalism under blinding stage lights. In the 1970s, her chemistry with brother Donny Osmond turned their variety show, Donny and Marie, into must-see television. Their laughter filled living rooms across America, and audiences felt like part of the family. But Marie's story didn't stop with teen fame. She conquered Broadway in productions like The King and I and The Sound of Music, launched a wildly successful doll collection, headlined an 11-year Las Vegas residency at the Flamingo Las Vegas, competed on Dancing with the Stars, and co-founded Children's Miracle Network hospitals, helping raise billions for children in need. Reinvention became her signature. Resilience became her legacy. Yet behind the costumes and curtain calls were heartbreaks that shaped her strength. Marriages that ended, battles with postpartum depression, public scrutiny, and unimaginable personal loss. Through it all, Marie met pain with faith and transparency, speaking openly about mental health when few celebrities dared to. And now, decades later, she has finally spoken candidly about one chapter long whispered about, her connection with Andy Gibb. The youngest of the Bee Gees brothers, Andy was dazzling, magnetic, adored. But Marie reveals that beyond the spotlight, he was also deeply sensitive. She describes a young man with laughter in public and loneliness in private, a kind soul carrying pressures far heavier than fans ever realized. They bonded over something few could understand, growing up famous before growing up at all. Both were expected to be perfect. Both were navigating adulthood under relentless scrutiny. Marie says their connection was real, not scandalous, not sensational, but human. She remembers his warmth, the way he lit up a room, and the quiet sadness she sometimes glimpsed when the noise faded. Andy confided fears to her, worries about expectations and time slipping away. Looking back, she carries both gratitude and sorrow. Gratitude for having known him when his spirit still sparkled, sorrow for the struggles he couldn't outrun. Her truth isn't about headlines. It's about compassion. At 66, Marie Osmond chooses to remember Andy not as a cautionary tale, but as a tender-hearted young man who mattered. And in sharing that truth now, she reminds us of something larger than fame, that behind every icon is a human being searching for peace, and that sometimes the most powerful legacy we leave is simply being remembered with love.